Hi everyone, welcome to this live stream. I'm trying something. I'm going to post the link on Twitter. And if anyone wants to join and chat, welcome to this live stream. Hold on, let me mute. So yeah, if anyone wants to join and chat and talk about the concert, then you're welcomed. I'll post now. Stream Zoom on the Planet Army YouTube channel if you want to talk about the concert. God, I can't spell. Click the link. I swear, this concert robbed me of any spelling abilities whatsoever. So let's post this and then go here and copy it. And wait, well, how do I do this? Home. Sorry, it's gonna take a few minutes. I'm sorry. I've never done this before. It's very confusing. Hold on. I hope you can hear me well. And let's see. Okay. Oh, someone wants to talk. Let's see. That's a surprising photo.
Hello.
Hi. Hold on. Hi. That's a surprising photo. Hi, can you hear me? Hi. Hold on. Hi.
Yes.
Who are you?
My name is
Can you
Furkan.
hear me? Hi. Sorry, there's an echo. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Let me fix this. Who are you? Sorry, there's an echo. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Let me fix this. Sorry, hold on. Let me fix this. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. This is the first time. We're gonna get through this. Let's see. I think I know what I need to do. I'll mute this and I'll turn this back on. And hold on. Let's see if this works. Okay, so let me go back to YouTube. I'm sorry. This is the first time. I hope you can hear me well. Can you hear me well?
Yeah.
Okay, you can hear me, Christoph, right?
Yeah.
Okay, can the people in the chat hear me well? Like on
Yes.
YouTube?
Yes.
Well, I'm waiting to see if they say yes. It takes a little bit of time. Hold on. Can you hear me? Chat people?
Okay.
Yes, excellent. Okay, they can hear me. Okay, so Christoph, hi.
Hi.
Did you watch the concert?
Yeah.
And what did you think? It was incredible, right?
I'm sorry. I very bad speak English.
Okay, I think. Sorry. We're talking about the BTS concert, right? Okay, never mind. Let's go to someone else. Hold on. Someone who actually is here. Forget it. So many people. Okay, let's do this. It's gonna go well. Someone said their name is Do You Know BTS? I think that's promising. We're gonna do this. It's gonna be fun. Hi, do you know BTS? Hello? Do you know BTS? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, hi.
Hi.
Did you enjoy the concert?
Yes, I just finished it and I'm reeling with emotion.
Yeah, I know. I just had to talk to someone.
It's it's my first BTS concert and it's honestly the most mind-blowing experience I've had in a long time.
Wow. Where are you from, if you don't mind asking?
Denmark.
Denmark. Hi.
Hi.
So, and how long have you been in army?
Only a few months actually.
So you're
It's weird how quarantine makes you discover things.
yeah. All those YouTube recommendations.
Yeah, it was a YouTuber that had made a video in 2019 about Korean fashion and mentioned K-pop fashion and by proxy BTS. And I watched her video in 2019 and I thought like, oh yeah, remember to look up BTS at some point. But I didn't. And then at some point in the summer, I rewatched that video and I thought, oh, I should really look up BTS now because people keep talking about them. And then I did. And my first video was Fake Love. And I just sat back and was like, what the fuck? And then I was hooked.
What was your favorite performance today?
Oh, that's a hard one. There's so many. I mean, I think the whole sequence of transition between Shadow and Black Swan, that was phenomenal.
Yes, I can't believe we got to see Jimin doing the dance to the orchestra version.
Yeah, it was
incredible.
It was amazing. It just shows again that Jimin is such an amazing dancer.
That's understanding. Like he's
wow. Like
he's phenomenal. There are no words.
No, and I mean you can't even say like he's the best dancer because they're all amazing dancers and they're all amazing dancers in each their own way.
Definitely.
Because you can't really compare like Jimin's style and Hobie's style and JK's style. They're all different, but they're all really amazing. Like amazing doesn't even cover it.
Yeah, it's like I'm in awe of this concert. Like I knew it was gonna be big and that they were gonna go all out and even go bigger than Bang Bang Con,
but it's still crazy how it was.
It really is. I'm so happy.
I mean, I had no idea what to expect because I'd never seen a live show or an actual full concert like on film. Mm-hmm. I'd only seen bits, so I knew, of course, like they bring it for a live show. They do. They completely always bring it. But this was like next level.
Yeah, I think even if you do watch, a lot of the times they will edit stuff out. Like if you buy it, sometimes they edit stuff out. And then you don't get the full endment or the full speeches or all the little moments where they talk to ARMY.
And it was all those weird moments. It just made it even more personal.
Yeah.
I mean, especially like everyone broke down crying at Jimin crying.
Yeah.
And understandably so. I was also like shedding tears and like, oh my God, Jimin, don't cry.
Yeah.
But everything was just so good. And I mean, I was just tweeting with someone about when they did Run because it was so random.
It was so
like
random.
they were just having fun with it, like doing very little choreo, very little organization, just like mad puppies running amok on a stage having fun.
Yeah. It really took me by surprise when they did that.
Yeah, also because I didn't expect them to do that many encores, because when they finished, like, what I expected was the set list,
Yeah.
and they then pulled out doing like Run and Butterfly, and it was like, oh no, they're doing all the classics. Oh man.
When they did the Wings tour, I only saw like after it was done, and I downloaded, like, because there was no way to buy, and I downloaded the entire, like, the last concert of the Wings tour, and it was 3 hours, and I was like, what do they have to do, like, 3 hours? That's huge. No one does a concert that long. And
No.
then, like, 2 hours in, they start doing like the encore and stuff, and I'm like, how is there still 1 hour left? And
Yeah,
it's because they do so, their encore is so long. They always,
it's like a show unto itself.
yeah, they like do so many songs and all the endments and the speeches and everything.
Yeah, because I mean, I also tried to sort of keep track, because like Big Hit had come up with a statement saying
Hold
they were
on, hold on.
expecting it to be about 2 hours.
Hold on. Uma, לא, אתה לא. Sorry. My dad was
No
like,
problem.
my dad was like, can I disconnect the internet for a moment? I'm like,
It's like, no,
no.
like this weekend, no. No, but I mean, they'd come out with a statement saying they expected the set to be 2 hours. So when we reached about an hour and a half, I was like, okay. And they've done like these solos, they've done these group numbers. Okay, so probably they're going to do like this, and then that'll be that. But then it's like, no, more keeps coming, more keeps coming.
Yeah.
And you just feel overwhelmed because they do so much.
Yeah, you feel more keeps coming, but then you also say, but I want to see this song too, and I want to see this one. And
Yeah, I mean, all week, everyone I've been tweeting with, they've just been going on like, I hope they do this song. I hope they do this song. And yes, we got some of our wishes, and some didn't come true also, but it's still like they still went way over what I think anyone expected.
yeah, it was crazy. It was insane.
And just like the interpretations of it, and sort of the very seamless transition from one thing to the next thing, it was just, you could see that they put so much time and effort into it.
Yeah, definitely. It's crazy. I'm so sad that Map of the Soul didn't get the concert, the full concert it deserves, and the full tour. But I think they're doing the best with what they can, and it's more than most artists do. So
True, I think.
Grateful.
I mean, doing this alone is still more than I think any artist sort of on their level has done. And the fact that they still keep trucking throughout everything, they keep tweeting, they keep posting, they keep making content for us. They made Dynamite. They just keep going, and also maybe pushing their own troubles aside and just trying to sort of keep up the good spirits of themselves and the fandom, just because.
Yeah.
Even though, I mean, you could definitely see, and you have seen throughout the last few months, that they are really affected by the lockdown, both as people and as artists. But they just stay like so powerful and so strong throughout everything, and just keep going and going and saying like, we're all in this together. It's really inspiring.
It really is.
And all the while, all the celebrities in Hollywood, they're just sitting in their mansions and moaning because like, oh no, it feels like a jail. It's like, yeah, boo-hoo, you're sitting in a $30 million mansion. Shut up.
Yeah, well, someone asked what my dad said. My dad occasionally joins me when I watch BTS stuff, and he likes it, but he wasn't for most of the concert. I was like, listen, you missed the beginning. The beginning was incredible.
It was.
But he couldn't watch the entire thing, so he didn't see a lot.
Like the fact that they finally got to do On live. So good.
Yeah. on, and that We Are Bulletproof Part 2.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
no
I had not
intro.
expected Bulletproof.
Wow. Yeah.
Like the second they started that one, I was just like, oh my god, what? I had not expected that, because I mean the main focus I had anticipated would be Map of the Soul 7.
Yeah.
For the set list. So the fact that they even brought that in, not as an encore, but actually as like number 2 or 3 on the set list. And it was only yesterday I was like binge watching old versions of Bulletproof Part 2, because I really love it, and I love especially the dance sequence.
Yeah.
I mean, even my chat name on the live chat today was click click bang bang. And then they just pulled it out of just out of nowhere. They just did it, and it was just as amazing as the early versions.
Yeah, it really was. I think I'm gonna let someone else come up now, okay?
Sure.
But it was so much fun talking to you.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Let's see, who else wants? Hi, Paula. Hold on. Paula, can you hear me? Paula, can you hear me? Wait, it's connecting. Hold on. Did not connect to audio. Paula? It doesn't seem to be able to connect. Let's do Miss Tina.
Hi, hello.
Hi. Wait, that's Paula talking?
Hi. How's it going over?
It's going great. Wait, who am I talking? Because I have Tina and I have Paula. So I accidentally, Paula wasn't connecting, so I opened Tina. So Tina, if you can go on mute, and I'm gonna talk to Paula, and then I'll talk to you next. Excellent. Hi, Paula.
Hi, hello.
It's so fun to finally talk to you.
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, you just said that you wanted to just gush about the concert, and I was like, yes, I'm all here for it. Wow.
Yeah. It was
really
incredible.
Oh man, it was really overwhelming, and like since from the very beginning, like the VCRs, the everything was so there was so sorry, I'm a little bit I mean, I've been watching your channel like for a couple of months already, so I'm like, oh my gosh.
I know, I feel like I know you.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, it was really really amazing. I enjoyed it very very much, because I mean, it was the first time ever since ever since Bang Bang Kong,
Yeah.
Bang Bang Kong Live, and I was really looking forward to it, because I mean, they were all everyone was hyping it up, because I mean, 8 times the budget for Map of the Soul 1, and wow, it I cannot even put it into words, because it was everything was worth it. Every single penny, every single thing that they went into, like they gave us so much. They gave us such a great gift. Like the whole concert, like the 2 hours, and I was just so grateful overall. I mean, I could gush about everything of the details ever since the beginning, from the marching band, or I can like
It was
I,
insane, that marching band thing. Like I was expecting it for on, but to see it for no, that version with all, it was so rock and roll with the guitars and the drums and everything. It was incredible.
oh my gosh, yes, like it just like went above and beyond. Like I wasn't expecting like from on to no, or like the little switch that they did. Like it reminded me of last year's performances for the Mamas, I think.
Mm-hmm.
uh, and it was
Yeah.
like, oh, they did like the little switch, like for example for Persona, then they did Boy in Love. And that transition, that soul transition was like, I was flawless. Like
Yeah.
I kept thinking about it, then I kept thinking about the I mean the costume, the dancers, like every single detail. They put so much hard work in every single thing that they do, and they deliver every single time. And I'm just really emotional right now because it was really incredible. There are no words.
It really was. It was just, and seeing all the, you could see all the hard work they put into it and how much they were trying. And even with those, that screen full of army that they got to hear them cheer, even with that, like it must be so hard performing to an empty arena.
Oh yeah.
So you could see like everything they did now and all the hard work they put into it, and it was just incredible. Every song, everything was spot on.
Yeah, it's just like, just when you think that they have reached a certain level, that they kept going for more. They kept pushing themselves. Especially I was really taken with the moment that they did Black Swan, and then the transition to the orchestral instrumentation, and Jimin and his dance moves and everything. I was moved to tears because
Yeah,
so
sorry, I was a bit distracted because there's I just realized I'm sorry, like there are two Paolas, and I thought I was confused between two usernames, I guess. So, but like no, it's all good.
okay, okay.
So like the chat is going, it's not this Paula, it's this Paula, and I'm like, what?
No, it's okay. I just spoke like once in the chat, but
Yeah.
um then I just but I was just waiting for the meeting to start, like the Zoom. Okay.
Yeah.
Um so yeah.
Which song was your favorite?
Oh my gosh.
I think it's like a
Moon,
speed round.
Moon, Moon. It was it was really a moment because I the minute that Jin came out, like the whole thing, the whole planets and the
Yeah.
moon and
The Little Prince.
Little Prince, yeah, the Little Prince references, the dancers with the fox masks, and it was I was no, it was amazing. Like, oh, it's every single time he sings with such a clear voice and such passion, and it conveys so much. I was like, in right at the end, I was like, I'm bawling my eyes out. I'm embracing this moment, like, because I was just, it was a whole roller coaster because I couldn't even choose like one favorite song, like all of them. But this moment, this particular moment, like, wow.
Yeah, and Moon is for sure one of my favorites in this album. Like, it's such a beautiful song, and it's such a beautiful sentiment from Jin to Army, and yeah, it's just we in the like this, this channel is now here, but it used to be on Armyverse, and before this it was on a different site. And when it was on that different site, we had a lyric breakdown of all the songs from Map of the Soul 7. And one of, like, obviously we also talked about Moon, and it's such a beautiful love letter to Army that every time I hear it, I get like, I'm on the verge of tears.
Oh yes, yeah. I still remember when Map of the Soul 7 came out, and I did my listening party and like listening to every song with the lyrics and such. Like that particular song, like it was so touching and so I don't know, like so precious. Like he thought of us like that in that kind of metaphor, and seeing it portrayed in such a, sorry, it's a little bit noisy, in such a wonderful way to express it and to sing it and for us to feel as well. And I'm just really, really grateful that I was able to watch it. Full experience.
Yeah. At least we got to watch it, to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, or I don't even know what else to talk about, because I mean, I feel like I could talk for hours. Also, I don't want to take anyone else's time that also wants to talk about the concert and share their experiences. I'm just going to say one more thing, that I was during the endment that everyone was talking. I was doing my best, right, to listen to each of them talking, but I kept getting distracted by the armies on the behind the screen, because some of them were like throwing hearts, or I don't know, the minute Jin mentioned like the slogans, the RJs, like things that made us, I don't know, to know this army, and armies were like shaking RJs, like several, and it was like so cute. It was really cute, and it made me like, oh my gosh, they're really there, they're in real time. I mean, it was like a healing experience, not only seeing them live, but also seeing them interacting with Army. And it wasn't me in those screens, like I felt so emotional, because they were right there and they were expressing their love and sending hearts and sending kisses, and I don't know, it was really, really nice.
Yeah, I really hope like they felt like Army's love through those screens.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Yeah. Well, Paul, it was great talking to you. I'm gonna go talk to Miss Tina now.
Okay. Thank you, Omar.
Thank you.
Really nice talking to you. Bye.
Bye. Hi, Miss Tina.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
You too.
How'd you think, or what do you think of the concert?
Yeah, that's like, I can't even say it in words. It was so incredible and fun and sad and emotional and every other feeling in between. Yeah, I'm just like, I can't settle on one emotion, and thankfully we have to. I can experience 3 more times before I have to, before the full concert, after concert blues hits.
Right when like Monday or Tuesday comes around, we'll be like, oh, all the armies in the world are going to be like all blue. Yeah, my first reaction for like the first 3 songs were like that. I just couldn't. I was speechless. Like my jaw just literally just dropped.
Yeah, I never expected them to start with On. I thought they'll start with Dynamite, actually, because I thought they'll build the Map of the Soul 7, so they'll start with Dynamite.
Right.
And that's not what happened.
They saved Dynamite for the very last. Like I was like waiting for them to. There was like this third or fourth VCR when they were like when they had the Gucci like suits on.
Yeah.
The retro like bell bottoms and everything. And I was like, oh, Dynamite sex, Dynamite sex, Dynamite sex. And then they break out with Boy With Love. I'm like, yay, Boy With Love, where's my Dynamite? And then at the very end, because my daughter, she wanted to see that performance too. And so she had to wait all the way to the very end. And like, so they were in the one t-shirts, like the merch t-shirts, and they were like dancing Dynamite, which was nice too, but still. And I just liked how like it was kind of laid back for that performance. But well, you know, well, I'm really glad that they ended with like We Are Bulletproof Eternal.
Yeah.
That just like, yeah. I think I didn't expect to cry this time because last time for Bang Bang Con, I didn't cry at all. I was like really happy during Bang Bang Con, and it was like really just good vibes and everything. But then this time, I don't know why, I cried so many times, and I'm not like a big crier. Like I'll go to like one of their concerts, and I'll be like, yay, happy, and like, you know, all energetic and jumping up and down. And then everyone around me is like in tears. And I'm like, what y'all crying for? You know?
Yeah. Like I'm not a
like
big crier either. And like I saw them at Wembley. The first day I was fine. Second day, no one was fine because you know
it's
what
Wembley.
Wembley.
Hello.
No one was fine that night. And here, like I started with when they did 0 o'clock. That's when like my tear duct opened up, and I'm not sure they closed yet.
I think I started with like Shadow. I don't know why, it just hit me, and like, and you know what? We're like, he's like, don't let me shine, don't let me fly, don't let me da. That just went bah, and I'm like,
yeah.
Oh, you.
And
then like,
yeah. I was pissed when I listened to Shadow because I kept remembering that when Shadow came out with the video and everything, someone decided to guilt Army for filming in concerts, and they're like, "Look, this is you. This is how he sees you." And this person was like a big account. Thankfully, they're not around anymore. But this was a big account, and they were guilt tripping everyone. And this it's the sort of person that always looks for drama. So they were against the concert in Riyadh, and they were everything they can be against, they were against. And thankfully they're not around anymore, but because I think they are not around mostly because of that, because they just were so mean at the way they guilted the Army when Shadow came out. And I sat it and I was like, yeah, Yoongi, you tell them, you do your thing.
I don't know. I didn't interpret it that way though. I mean, like Shadow to me was like, just like all the sasaengs out there, because like sasaengs and us are different.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Or it's something like inward that you take. It's not. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, and so I
most of the like the concerts that I've been to are mostly in Japan, and you'll get kicked out if you even attempt to whip your phone out. So it's like I'm a big girl when I'm at the concert. I'm a good girl. I'm from America, but I live in Japan.
Oh, really? I might move there.
Really? Oh, welcome. Yeah. But maybe, well, it's safer here than maybe say other places, I would say. I mean, like Japan is doing okay, I guess, but you never know. Yeah, but going back to the concert, I think my most famous, like not most famous, like my favorite ones. Can't pick a favorite one. Oh, the Black Swan though. I'm not really a hard stan. I'm mostly a soft stan. I'm like, the boys are my boys. I want to take care of them, feed them, and like put them to bed. But then like, oh my gosh.
Like I'm totally a mama to them. Like definitely on the soft rather than the hard. But my time made me a hard stan for a few minutes. What was that?
I was different. I was like, it was Black Swan for me, and then it was My Time and Filter.
Yeah.
And also, what was one of them? Oh, Hopi during the Hopi was during the on and the beginning part. That
Yeah,
outfit
that
is,
like
oh
that
my
wrap
gosh.
around his arm.
Yes.
And like
Yes.
those
Are those like those weren't like permanent tattoos, were they?
No, there's no way. Hobie won't get an earring. There's no way he's sitting down for it too.
Yeah, just double checking. And then like Yoongi, I was like going through the, they posted, right, and they had like the picture of like when they were with the on outfits, and then with like the merch outfits on at the end of the concert. I realized like their hair changed colors. I'm like, dude, the stylist. So they had to like dye their hair like, not permanently, but like just kind of, I don't know, chalk it brown or black in the beginning, and then wash it out, dry it again, so that they're like their own natural color. Because like in the beginning they're all like dark, and I'm like, oh, everybody's going black now, and like there's only Jimin with like silver hair, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh wait, no, they're back to brown again.
Yeah, I was really confused, but I was like, huh? And my mom was like, how come they all have their hair black all of a sudden? And I'm like,
I can imagine like baby armies. Yeah, I can imagine like baby armies saying like, wait, is that J-Hope or is that Sugar?
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I think, yeah, this was definitely a lot more than what I anticipated. I can't wait for tomorrow, seriously.
Yeah, I'm trying to convince Brian Raleigh to from Forbes to see it. I was like, listen, you have to get a ticket. You have to watch it.
He didn't go? He didn't get a ticket?
He didn't get a ticket yet. He was like, I can buy it last minute, right? I said, yes.
But then again, wait, he lives in LA or wait, England, right?
No, Brian Raleigh lives in the US.
The US.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can still like to see. He wasn't gonna stay up anyway, so he was gonna.
Hats off to those US armies, dude.
Oh, definitely.
Like I am so fortunate.
Doing that for the replay today. I have to wake up at 4 a.m. I think, or 5 a.m. to sit. Definitely doing that.
Dude, really? Yeah, hats off to you. But yeah, you have to go to the replay and like a couple, like take maybe a 2-hour nap and hope that you wake up and then have the live performance again.
Yeah, no, I have to watch and take it in again. Like, oh, I missed this. Oh, I didn't see that.
I'm just like really grateful that there are like armies out there that have like the set list already here.
Yeah.
Like the moment it ended, it's like boom, here's the set list for day 1, and I'm like, thank you.
Yeah, I wonder if it's gonna stay the same for day 2.
It's probably not going to stay the same. I mean, like, I don't think it will be the same. Generally, like, you know how they are. There's probably some sort of like switcheroo here or there.
Yeah.
But then again, you never know. I didn't expect it to be 2.5 hours, like an actual real concert. I was like hoping it for like, I was thinking, oh, it'll just be a 90 minute, just like Badminton. But boom, it's like 2.5 hours. Like, I was so happy.
No, I'm at my parents' house now, and I was like, listen, it's 3 hours. It's gonna be 3 hours. You're not getting the TV back for at least 3 hours. Because I was like, I know, and at 2:00 they started with the encore, and I start 2:00 here. Like they start like 2 hours later, they start with the encore, and I was like, no, I know them. Their encores are super long. You're not gonna fool me to thinking it's gonna be the end in 5 minutes. No, I know.
I know, like Hobie talked for how long? He talked for like a straight 5 minutes or 3 minutes straight.
Yeah,
and
they called it.
Jimmy got upset, and then like the other members came afterwards. So what surprised me was the most was like was it Inner Child? Tay with that little kid. I wondered who that little kid is. He's an actor, or is he like one of Tay's, I don't know, little brothers?
Yeah.
Because he looks so much like Tay.
Brothers, children or something.
Yeah, but that set was like insane. That set plus Shadow, the one with like the hands, reaching out.
Terrifying.
But that's like so effective and just like exactly what the song is about,
Definitely so effective. Like all of them were super. Like the sets were they went all out. Like Persona was insane with the mic, like going up in flames and all those bodies and Jimin's filter and Moon and like an ego. Yeah, sure, let's drive a car on stage. That makes sense. And all the AR, like it was all insane. It just
Did you have the multi-view?
I did, but I didn't use it.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
So that's why I'm waking up again at 5 a.m.
True. I don't know if are they gonna have the multi-view for the actual replay? Because I don't remember if they did that or not. I have to check my phone and con stuff. But like basically, yeah, I really appreciate how they did like the multi-view, because especially in the very end with like, you know, We Are Bulletproof Eternal, because you have like that big screen, the first screen with like all the armies and the AR and stuff, and then you had like your individual ones like for close-ups and stuff. There's like I think camera number 2 was strictly for close-ups, and then camera number 7 was like a face on right there, so you can see the formation and the choreo and all. So yeah, really comes in handy. But then again, you're like multitasking with your eyes like this the entire time.
Yeah, it's already so chaotic, and there's so much to look at that I'm like, no, I need one camera.
Well, yeah, I guess it's just me then. I'm okay with that. But no, it's like I'm also one thing I wanted to point out was that there are a lot of people who are saying like, oh, I should have gotten to BTS like sooner because, you know, the Red Bullet tour or the Wings tour, I missed all those and we'll never see done live again. And we got our wish today.
Yeah, I can't believe
right?
the whole like break dance, the whole dance break for We Are Bullet for
exactly.
More Drink.
Boom, boom, the body rolls and the drop.
Oh.
Chef kiss. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, it was so good.
So good. Can't wait for tomorrow. Seriously.
Yeah, me too. It's gonna be epic.
Thanks for inviting me into your Zoom room.
Thank you for chatting with me.
Well, have a good day or night wherever you are.
You too. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Okay, let's see. Let's see who else we're gonna talk to. Someone disliked this video. How bored are you? Who else is here? Ella. Let's talk to Ella. Hi, Ella. Ella, can you flip the screen?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
I was like, hey, how are you?
I'm okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Okay. So, I just want to say, okay, the first thing I want to say is, I have Army talking about this, but I want to give a major shout out for backup, like the dancers and the but for them, like during every performance, they were wearing masks or covering their faces, and I bet they did that through the rehearsals too. Like it's like, imagine like practicing for days and over hours with masks on your face. I remember when I used to work with a mask for like 10 or 11 hours, and it was so horrible. So like, and like imagine like medical staff who, so I can't imagine like practicing and dancing and singing with masks on. It's incredible.
It's definitely incredible. And they really brought it in. Like they worked so hard. They really put all into this performance. It's really, we should be very grateful to the cinematography, to the background dancers, to backup dancers, to all the people that did the artwork, the AR, like all that. Yeah. Definitely. It was incredible. I used to work a lot with, I used to be a dentist assistant at one point in my life. And so I had to like be constantly with the masks as well. I can't imagine doing any sort of workout in those. So definitely hats off to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but other than that.
Yeah, perform the whole concert was. So I'm a baby army. I've known it for since 2018. I never saw an MV until 2020. So basically, I had DNA on my playlist for 2 years, and I saw one interview of them on Facebook, but never interacted with any of their videos or MVs or anything that's about BTS.
Really?
And I only discovered this year that Wasted on Me was BTS too. Yeah, I was like, what, why did it take me so long? So it took me a while to get into Stan Twitter too, because I took my time like figuring the whole discography, yeah, and like background stories and everything. I had to read everything, videos, interviews, translations to the songs, everything. I had just like I didn't feel like comfortable enough to like go into those things if I wouldn't know their background. So
Yeah.
so like the other person who talked before, I think Paula, she's, or I don't know, or like no, the one after her, she talked about like how Baby Army said that they were disappointed they never got to experience like tours and stuff.
Yeah.
And I said, and that was my exact thought at the beginning. And then watching Bang Con and like seeing like songs they performed in the past and like doing them again, and even now on Map of the Soul 1, it was such an incredible experience for me. I got to experience those, even though it wasn't like live or something. Like it was live, but like not in person. But it was incredible.
It's still incredible. That's the thing. There are no bad seats in a BTS concert, even if you're watching from home.
Exactly.
Yeah, it really was. What made you finally like look into them?
Okay, so it's a funny story. So I have a TikTok account with a large amount of followers, and I went live at the beginning of the year. I think just before Mode 7 came out, and armies found my live and they asked me to react on live to MV. So I told them that I know DNA, and they told me, okay, fine, react to this video on the live. So I searched and I reacted to I just reacted to the video, and I was shocked. And the thing that dragged me down the rabbit hole, like everyone says, is this part when Tay sings in his low voice, and then it's James' part, and I was like, hold on. So I've been listening to the song for the past 2 years, but I never thought about seeing the MV. And then I've watched so many videos on YouTube, outside of YouTube, like so many.
Down the rabbit hole you went.
Exactly. And yeah, so after like falling in love with this thing called BTS, like the whole concept, everything, and seeing Map of the Soul 7, like the songs they today's performance, like I was bawling my eyes out. Like so I actually missed Bang Con because I wasn't able to watch the live. I had to watch it like on another day. But like, so this was my actual concert, like my first concert. So and I was bawling my out, like when they started, like just like they appeared on the screen, like the even the VCRs, I was like crying. Like I was like, why are you crying? This is a VCR. And I was like, I was so emotional, even through like the hyped songs. Like, so I really love We're Bulletproof Part 2. I really love this. Like it's such a great song, and I didn't know they're gonna perform. Nobody knew they're gonna perform it. And when the song came, like when they started singing the song, when the performance started, and like it was like a different version, I was so I don't have any way to describe how I felt at this moment.
It really was incredible. Like that intro to those two, to that start of the concert and to that start of that song, it was so hard hitting and like energetic and like electric. It was electric.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was expecting, like I said before, like that they would start with something like random, like Dynamite, which is like out of context, and then start going through the Map of the Soul 7 song, so like Persona, and or like start with also another like OD7 and then Persona, and like grow from there. And I thought at some point in the middle they'll do like a medley, like they did for the Love Yourself tour, or for Wings. I think they also did. Yeah, for Wings they also did a medley. So I was like, okay, so we're gonna do like a few songs and then a medley. And then immediately they started with On. They went to No. They went to We Are Bulletproof Part 2. I was like, oh, what is this?
This telly was unexpected. Like, so I remember like they did Shadow and then they did 0 O'Clock, right?
No, they did Shadow. They did Black Swan.
Wait, what was before 0 O'Clock? Because it was such a hype. I need to. I can't process this yet.
Was before 0 O'Clock.
It was such a hype song, and then boom, it was 0 O'Clock, and I was like,
yeah.
I was so like you feel a certain thing, and then you just like you need to flip. Your emotions just flip in a second. I was like, wait, what is going on?
But that's exactly how it is in the album. Like you listen to, you get angry, you get emotional, and then like 0 O'Clock is like, you're gonna be happy, it's gonna be okay. If things aren't working out the way you thought they would, it'll be fine. Like 0 O'Clock is such a comfort song.
Yeah,
I really
it's one album.
That's how it came out.
And when they did Butterfly, wow. So I can relate to the song, because so the song is talking about like more emotional stuff, like suicidal stuff, and I haven't specifically went through stuff, but a very close person to me did. And when I first heard the song, I was like, it blew my mind how I can relate to the song. And my friend, she's not an ARMY, but when I show her the translations of the song, she actually cried. And when they did perform it today, I was sobbing so bad. It was such a hard moment for me, but they managed to surprise us every single time.
They really do.
So like I remember when the article about the cost of the concert, that is it's 8 times more expensive than Bang Bang Con. And so immediately my mind went to like imagining how the set will look, like the outfit, like everything I tried to think of, it was even bigger than that. Like you can't even imagine. Like, so if they did that for an online concert, like it's wow.
I don't know if you saw, but like the original concert tour was supposed to be like something basically the world has never seen before. It was supposed to be like a festival. There was supposed to be a army hotel. There was supposed to be, they were calling the city of Dionysia or something like that, like after Dionysus. That's also part of the Greek mythology. And it was supposed to be this really epic event. Like even the person that was in charge of the concert is the same person that does the Beyonce's concerts.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, and like it was supposed to be out of this world. And so it's double, like I keep thinking like they knew what, like we have no idea what was coming up. But they knew what they had planned, and they're so disappointed that it didn't come to fruition.
Yeah, them like watching them seeing ARMY's faces after like the last time they saw was like at the New Year's Eve, right? I think.
Yeah, last time. Yeah, they saw a little bit of but yeah.
So yeah, so like watch when they performed on the stage, and like they were like the screen, like the ARMY's behind them, and they went so close actually to the screen. They actually like I think they checked even names, and like they were actually like looking, like gazing like at ARMY's, like they were fascinated. Like I was like so happy for them and for ARMY's. Like it was such like I couldn't even imagine what was going on through their heads at this moment.
It really, like, yeah. But I'm so happy they had those screens, because
Yes.
in BenCon you could see how hard it was for them to perform to nothing, to empty chairs.
Yeah, it was.
So at least here they had those screens, they had that feedback, and ARMY were screaming, were chanting.
Mhm.
So thank you to all the ARMY who watched and got those tickets, and they got chosen for the raffle, and did what ARMY does best, and that's support BTS.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was your favorite song?
I think like if I'm gonna like divide it like to emotional and like hyped up, so I'm gonna say like Inner Child and We Are Bulletproof the Eternal. Like I'm not gonna even talk about it. But you know, when I saw the kid, I was like,
Yeah.
And We're Bulletproof the Eternal. So when like they finished performing Dynamite and they moved to their like elements, and they talked about everything they were going through, and they actually spilled their heart. Like they basically said everything they were thinking at the moment, and the like the subs for me was like really delayed, so, and it didn't like translate everything. I don't know how it was for like other people, but I know for me like it was really hard to catch on, and I didn't want like to check my phone or like miss other stuff, like check for translation on Twitter, but I was like confused, and then like the melody started, and I was like, oh no. Like and then seeing like the cubes and ARMY's faces on it, and you could hear like through their voice, like on their voices how they were
Emotional.
Yeah, like they knew they're gonna perform it, but then I saw like the translation on Twitter, like that said, here's the song that you've been waiting for. So it was like,
yeah, I know, like if they weren't gonna close with that, I would have been like, I can do without Louder Than Bombs or the unit songs or anything else would have been fine, but not doing We Are Bulletproof the Eternal would have really been hard.
Yeah. And like, so I think what we all saw about like maybe there's like two set lists, like for day, like a different set list for day 2. I still don't know, like we still don't know what will happen. Maybe we're still getting like songs we didn't get today. We're hoping at least.
Yeah, hold on, I want to check something here. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna see if there are other people who want to talk. Is there a few more? So I think we're gonna do one more, and then call it a day.
Yeah, it was great talking to
you. Emotions back together, and I'll probably do another one tomorrow, because this is really, I think we need it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but it's really fun talking to you, Ella. Thank you.
Bye, Omer.
Bye. Okay, so I opened for Ornella. So we'll see if she manages to come up. Meanwhile, I want to remind everyone that we are trying to get this channel monetized quickly, because we want, like, I'm going to put ads and stuff, and then all the money made from this channel will go towards Army CB and Army comeback goals. So all the money the channel makes will go towards the CB and to support our goals. And so if people can't donate, don't have PayPals, this is a great way to do it. There will be full transparency and everything. So please, we're trying to get this channel monetized as quickly as possible. We are really, really close to what we need to apply. So please, if you can, watch the tiny pods in between streaming, watch the podcast. We only need a few more hours of a few more viewing hours for people to apply for the monetization for the channel. So please, if you can, please do it. Thank you, R. Pervin. There's a lot of people talking Arabic, and unfortunately, I can't read Arabic. So I hope you enjoyed the concert and you had fun and you cried like all of us. And this has been really hard and fun and excitement, and like emotions are all over the place here.
Hello.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
Hi,
Oh, how's it going?
Great. How are you?
I'm drained. I'm honestly really tired. Today was a roller coaster. My eyes are so freaking dry because I cried. And
one thing, can you turn up your mic a bit?
mm,
Because you're a bit quiet.
is it?
Oh, much better.
Oh, okay.
Much better. Okay.
Oh, and I feel a bit dizzy, honestly. My brain hasn't processed what's happened today. Wow.
Yeah. Mood.
Wow, yeah. Today was, I honestly didn't know what I was expecting from the concert today. A lot of people were thinking, that they had expectations about what song they were going to perform. I went in not processing anything, like I have no idea what's gonna happen. Whatever, let's just watch. And oh my lord, I've fried brain. Yeah, literally.
How long have you been in the army?
I've been in army since late 2017.
Oh, wow.
Kind of like end of August, beginning of September, 2017. And yeah, I've been on Twitter since then. So I had a couple of weeks on my own, and then I finally got my account, and I became an army, in a weird way. I think it was destiny. I think it was meant to be, because just how it's so confusing to me, the way it happened. Basically, I got into K-dramas first, and that was also very random. And basically, I got into K-dramas, and some of my friends, we made a group chat to talk about them, and they were armies, they were fans, and once in a while they would mention BTS or post pictures, and I'm not very good with keeping up with group chats. I would see BTS gymming pictures, and I'm like, what is this? What is going on? And they would say, oh, it's a Korean group from Korea. Well, wait, what? It's a Korean group. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. But then I would forget. So other times I would end up asking again, BTS, what's that? Does that stand for something? Like what? And they'd be like, again, like for real? I'm not kidding. They told me like four times, maybe 3 or 4 times, we had the same conversation this way. And then I'm gonna say perhaps a week and a half later, I was minding my own business, being on YouTube. I had just finished my exams, and I actually I got the news that my lessons, I was supposed to start uni again, but my lessons got postponed. So I was just living my best life, doing nothing at home but watching videos on YouTube, just relaxing and whatnot. And I stumbled across this video, which was YouTubers react to BTS.
That's how I started.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I think you said this in a video.
I've probably did multiple times.
And well, from that video, I watched Not Today, and that was the beginning of the end, or the beginning of a new beginning, I guess. Because that song was just so good, so amazing. I didn't know BTS, none of the names, nothing, but the song was so good, and it just got stuck in my head for days. And once I told my friends, they were really excited, so they were like, "Oh, you have to listen to this and that." And I kept watching, fan-made compilations, and I would just have fun watching these videos. And even though I didn't know any of the names, these compilations sometimes can be a bit weird because it's so out of context. Like Amazing an Army, it's like, what even is going on? Because every clip is so from 1,000 different BTS content. But I would have so much fun and genuinely laugh out loud while watching these dudes that I had no idea who they were. And then my friends told me, "Oh, they have an album coming up." And so I anticipated with them the teaser of DNA. I was so excited, and I watched the music video when it dropped, and I was one of those people that was really off social media for the most part. So Twitter, I think I created Twitter in like maybe middle school, had it for like 5 days and then never used it again. Same with Spotify. I had no idea what Spotify was, what Billboard was, zero, nothing. And
with BTS.
and then they were like, the album came out, and I'm like, great. What am I supposed to do? How do I listen to this? And I got directed to Spotify. Again, Spotify, I had an account which I made one time, used it 5 days, never use it again. And I get to listen to Love Yourself Her for the first time, and I loved it. And again, at this point, I still didn't know the boys or anything about them. I just loved the songs, and I just was having so much fun watching videos and whatnot. And then I got on Twitter, and
Your whole world changed.
Those months, they're so, how did I say this, like fuzzy. I don't remember. I blinked and it was November, and I pulled an all-nighter to watch them on the MAMAs. I'm like on the other side of the world. I was a zombie in the morning, and I'm like, how did it happen? Yeah, so that's how I became an ARMY, and then I stayed. Twitter, and I've been here ever since.
What was your favorite performance today?
Oh my gosh.
It's like they're all the best, and now you just have to say, oh, I really like this one.
Oh my, this is just cruel. Favorite.
It's not like I'm not. It's okay.
Favorite. My gosh. I really liked Filter. I love Serendipity and Lie, and the performances of Lie and Serendipity, but oh my lord, today's Filter was just amazing. Shadow was great. Just the sets, I'm really curious like how the sets in the stadium are just
Yeah,
built.
that AR was so weird. Like with DNA, when you went into the eye and everything changed, and like it was so confusing.
And did I mention in the child? I cried. Okay, I started crying at the end of Moon, and then in a child just
To
killed
just
me.
keep it going.
Yes, and then I was able to calm myself, and by the end, then bulletproof the Eternal, and I was just, oh well, Jimin cried. Yeah, that happened, and I cried, and yeah, all of my emotions out.
BTS concerts, you half the time cry, half the time jump with joy and excitement. That's pretty much how it is.
Yes. Even, but I would say this is true for both live in concert experience and offline home experience. Pretty much the same. Yeah.
Yeah, it really felt like being a part of the concert experience.
Yeah. And they looked so happy to see armies on screen.
Yeah.
Although obviously it's different. But these months have been really hard, but the boys they've been giving us so many gifts, so many amazing performances, and
like they haven't stopped for a second. We had just this year, there was a winter package, the documentary, the like break the soul. What was it called?
Break the Silence, I think.
Bring the Soul.
I think that Bring the Soul was like the previous one. And then
okay, so there was the documentary. There was the Map of the Soul 7, the BTS Connect, the D2 and Map of the Soul, The Journey, and Dear Class of 2020, and the UN speech, and it's just, you can't keep up with them. And there was something else. I know I'm forgetting something. And there's a new game, and there's the In the Soup.
It never stops.
And there's just so much. Being an army is a full-time job.
Oh my. I like to, honestly, I get so much joy from them. They're such a support. And I really enjoy to try to keep up as much as I can, or even not. For me personally, try not to delay the viewing or of something because I'm just so excited to see it. So yeah, like if I'm really happy that, for example, the Bantan bombs have now subtitles, mostly because now I can watch them as soon as they drop if they're really short.
Yeah.
And yeah, when it comes to music, especially the boys, not only performances of like shows, reality shows or documentaries, they keep making music, they keep releasing music, whether it's producing for somebody else, or a feature, or a mixtape collaboration, and it's so different. Like the music, it's never the same. They always experiment with new genres, and for me, I'm someone who I've never had like a favorite genre, music, or a favorite artist. Those would be very stressful questions for me because I would never. My playlist was just like all over the place. And then with BTS, it's been amazing because I would say 99% of the things they release I really like, genuinely.
Yeah, I don't know how they do it. Like everything they do is almost gold.
They have a gold discography, honestly.
Yeah. They really do. And their SoundCloud. Psh.
Oh yes, that's too. Everything. SoundCloud, SoundCloud, everything that's been that is available that they have ever released. Amazing. And just this was, so we're in 2020, forget that.
Yeah.
But like the end of 2017 and then 18, so much music dropped. I like, if you tell me this song was released on this year, I'm like, really? Because so much, I'm like, yeah, we have this new song, but I don't remember when it was released, and we got so many things, and
So many things.
it's like healing for the soul.
Yeah. I think we're gonna close this here. Anything else you want to say?
I'm just gonna finish by saying that I hope armies are as safe as they can be, and that this is gonna end eventually. So that just do our best to get up every morning, and soon things are gonna get better.
Yeah.
And wear your masks. For God's sake, wear your masks.
Yes, definitely. Wear your masks. Live on. Stay strong. We're strong.
Yes.
Yeah.
As June said, we'll get through this because we always have.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure speaking to you.
Yeah. You too. It was really fun. I'll try to do it again tomorrow. We'll see. I'm not making any promises, but I'll try.
I honestly, I'm not sure how to stop like the audio and stuff.
Okay, so I'll stop it for you.
Okay, bye.
Bye. So everyone, thank you for being a part of this. I'll try to do it again tomorrow. I'm not making any promises. People that are searching for a link, this ain't the place for it. I do suggest looking at YouTube because a lot of people there publish a link. I know a lot of people can't buy it, or that you either can't because you can't afford to, or you can't because your country doesn't allow you to. So on Twitter, you can find links and people live streaming it. That will probably be the easiest. So look there. I don't know why you're looking for it here. It's not here. And thank you everyone for watching. This was fun. Maybe we'll do this again tomorrow. I saw there are people from Turkey, and we had someone from Denmark and Japan and all over. So thank you all for watching. This was fun. I'm assuming someone is Kurdish, so hi to you too. And yeah, army all over the world, stay strong, wear your masks, stay safe, take care. We're strong. We can do this. And keep streaming. Bye. You think I know how to close this? I don't. We're gonna figure it out. Let's see. Hopefully this does it. Bye.